There are some women who I refer to as ticking time bombs. Now, if you are a man and you make the mistake of taking this kind of women serious, or even consider dating them, or even consider marrying them, that is even the worst. These women, when they come into your life, they will take away your happiness, your joy, your growth, and sometimes they can even destroy your future. So the worst thing you can ever do in your life is to get involved with this kind of women. And these women are the emotionally damaged ones. They have been through series of horrendous emotional adventures. And when you meet this kind of women, they will transfer their emotional damage into your own life. And that will be your end. So in this video, I'm talking about those 7 signs that you can use to spot an emotionally damaged woman. So watch this video to the end. The first sign of an emotionally damaged woman is a woman who has this mentality that it's a man's job to give and a woman's duty to collect, to receive. There are some women that when you start dating them, all they know how to do is to take from you. And whenever you tell these women, give me something or give me this, they'll tell you, I don't have, or I can't give it to you. When you are dating a woman who finds it very, very difficult to give you certain things, and she boldly tells you that it is a man's duty to give me, I can't be giving you, I can't be taking care of you, I can't be spending my money on you. This is an emotionally damaged woman. Not just emotionally damaged, she's also mentally damaged. These are even the worst set of women to even date because they're emotionally damaged. They're also mentally damaged. It's not remaining for them to be physically damaged. So when you ever meet a woman who tells you boldly, it's a man's duty to give me and it's my own job to take, that's where she comes from, that women don't spend their money on men. That is a sign that this girl is stingy, emotionally damaged, physically damaged, mentally damaged. She's damaged all around. So why the hell would you want to be with this kind of woman? And these are the women who you date for 10 years and they will not contribute any single value to your life. Do you know why? Because it's not in their nature to give value. What somebody doesn't have, she can't give. If a woman doesn't have the ability to give you value, she won't give you value. Don't be deceived by emotions. Okay, you love her, I love her. Let me just try to change her. Don't try to change an emotionally damaged woman. Most likely, that is how she saw her mom behave when she was growing up. So you can't just change a woman who has had this mentality since she was a child. What are you trying to change? In the course of trying to change an emotionally damaged woman who is also mentally damaged, you will only end up stressing your life, messing with your mental health. You will see yourself going backwards instead of forward because you are with a woman who doesn't believe in giving you value. She will only be taking. These are the kind of women that they'll plug hose, pipe into you and suck you dry. And they will not give you any single thing in return. So when you ever meet a woman who tells you that it's not in her nature to give, that where she comes from, women don't spend their money on their men, that her money is her money and your money is her money. This is like the worst mentality that I personally would see in a woman. This is the worst mentality. And if you're a man and you comfortably date a woman who tells you that she can't spend on you, she can't give you anything, but she's always collecting from you, then you are the architect of your own problem. You should be with a woman who is kind, who is caring, who is nurturing. Me personally as a guy, I prefer to date women who are kinder, by far kinder than me. In fact, for me, the most attractive thing I can see in a woman, and I'll be floored, and I'll be attracted, and I'll be seduced, is kindness. A woman who has a good heart, trust me, that is the best kind of woman to date. Because a woman who has a good heart, she'll take care of you, she'll take care of those around you, and they'll never bring to you any form of headache. Why? Because they care about your welfare, and they don't want to do anything that will hurt you. So avoid women who are stingy, who don't give you value, who don't give you anything. Avoid them, and only focus on kind women. And trust me, if you date kind women, trust me, that is the best thing that can happen to your life. I'm talking from experience. The next sign of an emotionally damaged woman is a woman who is over 25. She has dated many men, but yet she blames all the problems on her exes. It is never her problem. There's this girl I met some time ago. I tried to, get to know her. Not that I was planning to date her. I was just trying to get to know her. This girl is 27 years old. And mind you, I'm very much younger. I'm very much younger than 27. But she's 27. But if you look at my face, you think I'm in my 30s or late 20s. So I was trying to date this girl. Or I was just trying to get to know her. This girl is 27 years old. She started dating when she was 16. All this while, I'm very sure this girl has dated over 20 guys from what she said. But each time, she always says the problem were her exes. And mind you, I was not curious. This girl is always saying that the problem were her exes. Let me try to date her. Let me just try to experiment. Lo and behold, under 2 weeks, I discovered that this girl was the problem. Do you know why? This girl was mannerless. She was mannerless. And she is the kind of person that hates apologizing. If a girl hates apologizing, why would she blame all the problems from her past relationship on her exes? Number one, she doesn't even know how to take accountability for her own actions. So why would she not blame people? People who don't know how to be accountable for their own actions always end up blaming others for their problems. So when you meet a girl who has dated many guys, but always blames them for the problems that came out of that relationship, you see a woman who's over 25, single, but has had so many past relationships, and on top of it, she blames her exes. Trust me, that is a red flag. Run for your life. Because trust me, they are usually the problem. In fact, 100% of the time, any woman you see blaming her exes is always the problem. So when you meet a woman who is always blaming her exes, run for your life. Don't say, I do not want you. Run for your life. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your emotions. Don't waste your mental health. Don't waste anything. Because these women are not worth it. Because they have been through it all. And when something goes wrong between two of you, even if she's one at fault, which she will be at fault, she will blame you. So don't even waste your time. The next sign of an emotionally damaged woman is a woman who doesn't have a good relationship with her father. Statistically, the worst kind of women to date are women who have daddy issues. Do you know why? A woman who has issues with her father most likely has issues with masculinity, most likely has issues with male dominance, most likely has issues with patriarchy, most likely has issues with a man trying to assert superiority over her. These are the kind of women who tell you, I don't need a man that will control me. I don't want a man that will be telling me this and that. These women basically want to be with you as a man. They want you to do your responsibility as a man, but they will never submit to you. They, as a man, or if you eventually make the mistake of dating them, they want you to spend on them. They want you to protect them. They want you to, basically do your duties as a man. But they will never respect you. They will never look up to you. They will never submit to you. They will never do their own duties to you as a woman. A woman who hates her father, don't you think that she has a bit of hatred for men? Most girls who are feminists, I'm talking about the Nigerian version of feminists, which are feminists who hate men. Check it out. Most of them usually hate their fathers. Because it's from that hatred they had for their fathers that they now transferred it to men. And if you come in contact with a woman who says, I don't want men that will control me, I don't want men that will tell me what to do, my brother, I'll tell you pop and play for free. This is a free advice. Don't try to waste your time dating them, because you are only going to end up having headaches, being manipulated, being frustrated. And of course, that is when relationship now become hard work, because you are dating somebody who doesn't want to respect you as a man. So why waste your time and resources? The next kind of women who are emotionally damaged are women who always seek attention from men on social media. Do you know why these girls are emotionally damaged? Do you know why? Because a girl who is obsessed with seeking male validation and attention on social media has low self-esteem. Now imagine dating a girl who has low self-esteem, who is obsessed with social media. Because dating a girl who has low self-esteem, she will always try to boost her ego, her self-esteem from social media. Because they know that if they post their pictures, half-naked pictures of them being topless, pictures of their cleavage showing, men will troop into their DM, and that will boost their self-esteem. The major reason why most ugly girls these days feel that they are misword is because of the level of attention they get on social media, which blinds them from reality. You see a girl who on normal circumstances, this girl is a 4-3. She's a 4 or 3. But because of the level of attention she gets from men, on social media, she feels that she's a 10. She feels that she's Abali Derogo. She feels that she's Miss World. She now feels that she's Miss Universe because of the level of attention she gets from other men. So if you date a woman who is obsessed with social media, you are putting yourself in trouble. And that girl would easily cheat on you. Because, of course, men are always in her DM because she's putting herself out there. So why are you dating her? Why in God's name are you dating a girl who is obsessed with social media, who is going to embarrass you by posting her hot photos on social media? Don't make that mistake, guys. Don't even try it. The next type of women who are emotionally damaged, who you should avoid dating, are women who constantly pressure you to prove your love to them. A woman who is always telling you, babe, are you sure you love me? A woman who is always doubting your love, who is always putting you on pressure to prove your love. Who any little thing she will, she start overreacting. You don't love me, you don't love me. These women are emotionally damaged. Do you know why? Because in the past, most likely the guys she dated in the past played with her emotions, toyed with her emotions. Now, mind you, you can date this kind of women if you have the energy to always prove your love to a woman. Any little thing she doubts you, any little thing she said that you are cheating. Any girl that calls you, she become overprotective. Or any little thing you do with a woman, she will now assume that you are cheating on her because that is her experience from her past relationships. So dating this kind of women, there's nothing wrong, but if you have the strength, you can go ahead. But mind you, you have to always constantly prove your love, your trust. You constantly have to reassure this woman of your love, which for me is hard work. Why date somebody that will make you to overwork yourself, trying to prove your love? As a young man, you're meant to be putting more of your time, your energy, your mental health on your goals, on your purpose, not trying to prove to a woman that you love her. If a woman doesn't want to believe that that you love her with the little effort you are putting, I know in a relationship you have to really work hard to make your partner happy with you, and your partner has to work hard too, because it's a 50-50 game. It's a 50-50 affair. She works hard, you work hard. But when you have to constantly overwork yourself trying to prove your love, just end it. It's not worth the stress. Because most times the girl will not even, she will find it hard to believe that you genuinely love her. Because in the past, guys have damaged her emotions, guys have played with her emotions, guys have manipulated her emotions, and she now finds it difficult to trust a man. So for me, it's too much work, and I won't even advise you to get into such a mess. Trust me, it's not worth it.